thank you guys all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope that that you appreciate it too. And yeah, I'm really grateful for everyone's presence. And thank you, and you, and you, and dude. Thank you so much. You seriously just turned my world upside down. I think I finally know what it is I'm going to perform now. And let me tell you, dude, this is no small thing. This thing, as it turns out, is exceedingly large. There's never been such a monumental block at play. There's been such a monumental block at play, actually, as it turns out. It's not never. It has been here the entire time. It's been at play for so long. A monumental block. A wall impeding me, if you will. You simply must know the kind of wall I speak of, and if you don't, well, I'd certainly describe it to you, but I simply despise it too much to lend you the face of its features. There's no way I could convey the brute, immovable force of its obstacleness without losing myself to a torrid and immobile rage. But one thing I can do is relate to you the multiplicity of tools I've tried using to scale it, to level it, the innumerable ways I've tried to level with it. Ropes, ladders, feet, hands, rigorously developed facial muscling, hammers, pickaxes, books, bribery, corrupt officials, innocent unofficials, glitches, ignorance, triple bypass surgery, exasperation, attempted empathy, the family name, a holistic approach, wishful thinking, an eco-friendly approach, corporations, thieves, impromptu karaoke nights, poetry readings, astrological chart readings, flat wall theory, the double slit experiment, democracy, promises better left unsaid, the sun and the moon, the earth and the stars, whatever kind of space is in between those things. My heart-bloodied anguishes, my sky-lifting joys, my unfettered and unchained love, parkour, my freedom, the Rorschach stain on my breakfast napkin, my foot in marriage, my body in preparation, R. Stevie Moore's discography in full, the combination of your rhetoric and my ignorance, the entirety of They Might Be Giants' discography, rock to wind a string around, string theory, thing stroganoff, a decent home-cooked meal for once, not ramen or Hot Pockets or any of that fast crap, a reward system, the scientific method, a splash of black cat, a shoulder to lean on, tears, tears, and more tears. A team of confused, admittedly exploited, and eventually angry rock climbers. A bricklayer, a brick unlayer, a grappling hook, my own grappling with insecurity. A BFA, peer pressure, TNT, cartoon TNT, Mensa, divorce papers, parasitic impulse, becoming one, transitioning back into two, a poorly applied cliche, infinite jest, outrageous claims, small claims, petty claims, bullshit claims, TMZ, cartoon TMZ, conspiracy spearheadists, spoonerisms, chaos magic, magical thinking, a cold one, The boys. Constructionist. A revisionist. Reverse psychology. Transcendental meditation. Ego death. A long pause. Reversal. Repetition. Reversal. Repetition. Reversal. Repetition. Reversal. Repetition. All right, stop. Anthony Kiedis. Tasteful nudity. Tasteless fashion. Flawless rhetoric. A straw man. A scarecrow. Apathy. Unwarranted empathy. A man who just binged the entirety of the Big Bang Theory for the 4th time. Desolation. A man who just rewatched all of The Office for the 6th time. Association. Jury duty. A portal gun. Escapism. A load of freeloaders. The seeds of doubt. Red herring. Blue tuna. Brutally manipulative and solution-oriented metaphysics. Surrealism. Realism. Hyperrealism. Manic unrealism. A chest-clawing ramble of utter-crushing heartbreak and unbearable loneliness. A mind-bending verbal depiction of the most cosmos-shaking, atom-rearranging, psychedelic experience you could possibly imagine. A longer pause.
Ziggy free. Ziggy free. Yeah. Ziggy free.
A lovingly crafted sandwich.
Our friend is free.
Pied Pipers. Pot pies. Pot pies. God's wrath. The devil's kindness. The reassignment of religious symbolism. A plaintive wail. A more complexitive kind of wail that's probably a lot more difficult to listen to. Blood. Money. Sweat. Mucus. Dead skin cells. Live ones, too. Tears, tears, tears. My most romantic saliva. My contact's coming out. A mix CD. A mix CD, knowing the recipient has no way to play it. Hired creatives. A couple of drunk women. A crumpled job application. 4 grams in silent darkness. The after effects of 4 grams in silent darkness at a loud and inappropriate party. Wittgenstein. Tunnel ravers. Excessive shouting. A one-man minimalist performance of the hit Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, Cats. The silent treatment. John Cage's 4 minutes and 33 seconds. The cold shoulder. The shoulder of normal temperature. A hastily implemented diet. Peaceful protest. Girl gamers. Gender-neutral gamers. Gamers. Poor taste. Apologetic self-awareness. Sheer paranoia. Don't think anything of it. Passive aggression. Aggressive aggression. Sheer desperation. A safe move. Rehab. The helicopter my millionaire friends said they'd lend me but never followed through on? Redacted. A battered but well-loved copy of Ulysses. Demonstrating power. Oh no. It's stuck. Oh, whatever. even safer move. An overwhelmingly expensive but ultimately productive psychoanalysis session in which a breakthrough was most definitely made, but which did not, unfortunately, culminate in the breaking through of the wall. In the end, none of it did. But now, finally the end is over, and now you, with your you-ness, and being all that is the person you are, that is, yourself, you've shown me the solution that was there the whole time. Thanks to you, I understand that I can walk away from the wall instead of bothering with it. In fact, I don't even really care about what's on the other side anymore. It's funny, really, I could have done this all along. And so, but here we get to the important part. What it all amounts to in the end is, I know what I'm going to perform now. It only seems right and just and fair and harmonious and perfect that this be the next logical step in my comeuppance. It's like a divine, is it covenant or commandment? Is it neither? I don't think it's either of those. What's the word for like a cosmically communicated sort of specific directive? I just wanted to like add more emphasis to how important this is. And it sort of seems like the only way to do that is to liken it to a religious experience. Anyway, I'm going to perform the same thing you are going to. I mean, I'm planning to, only I think I can do it better. But don't worry, nobody's ever going to figure it out. They're not going to figure out that it came from you anyway. I know all the key bits and like little wigglings to wrangle around with my own specially placed flourishes so that they can't tell. I'm already mapping it out in my head. They might be able to tell a little if they actually saw what you did, but that won't be too much of a problem because what you did is probably never even going to see the light of day in the first place, and even if you were planning on giving it some exposure, I can work quickly now. Now that I realize how much time I've truly wasted on my obstacle, I can work very quickly indeed. Quick enough to beat you to it. Well, not beat you to it. I mean, it is your thing, after all. It's just, now it's mine, too. And while it was yours at first, nobody's really going to know that. You really ought to have applied yourself more. Maybe if you put yourself out there instead of being so goddamn intimate with your work, maybe if you fleshed everything out, instead of coordinating all these genius ideas, truly brilliant stuff it is that you do. Instead of coordinating all these genius ideas only to ultimately falter in their execution, maybe if you didn't do that, or you did do, maybe if you did it, this wouldn't be happening to you. Oh yeah. What's happening to you? Nothing. What's happening to me? I'm about to grab life by the horns and charge. I'm so ready. Not that I'm ungrateful or anything like that. Without you, I'm nothing. Raymond.